Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Beyond the Bell. It is Thursday, April 4th, 2024. It is 60 seconds after the bell, which means it's time to go beyond the news, beyond the charts, beyond the bell. Brought to you, as always, by our good friends over at the Blue Sky Trading Company for the clearest path to a live brokerage trading account. Live trading with Mike every day in the Discord, and this outstanding show. You have no reason to go anywhere else. Holy cow, are you not entertained today in the market? So, first of all, guys, it is Thursday. What does Thursday mean? Somebody tell me what Thursday means. Hey, Mike, Brian, Chris, Tio, great to see everybody. What does Thursday mean? I'm not going to say it until you guys say it. I know I'm a little bit on a delay here. Yes, it is Giveaway Thursday, but that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. Flash sale. We have a flash sale here. You will notice on the graphic that I am putting up right now. Flash sale announcement, 50% off the $50,000 eval account, and you use code 5050 from now until Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. So again, use code 5050. It's right here. Yeah, right there. I'm following it. 5050. All right. So I believe that's active now. Yeah, flash sale. Yeah, I don't have like those annoying little like air horns in the background or anything like that. But we had a sale midpoint on the 200K. You got it. That's why you got to come to the show. That's when you find out about the sales. Yeah, LFG. That's right, futures trader, man. Go get you that 50K account. All right. So, guys, it is Giveaway Thursday as well. And while you're, we're gonna post the giveaway link in just a couple of minutes. Okay, we are spinning the wheel 9 times today. 9 freaking times, okay? 5 times for Blue Sky merch, twice for course packs from Teresius Trading, that's me, twice for the eval of your choice. Guys, it is an outstanding day today. We had some great movement in the markets, so let's not waste any more time. Let's go talk about the big picture. Whew. What a bloodbath this afternoon was. This was, guys, it has been an interesting, let me say it. It has been a wild week, right? Because almost every single day, you guys have heard me talk about this being like a tale of two markets, right? So on a particular part of the day, no movement. Particular part of the day, a ton of movement. And guys, listen, I know we're all wondering, like, why did the market move? It doesn't matter why the market moved this much, right? Yeah, sure, we'll find out. Oh, it was anxiety about the jobs report. Oh, the Fed speakers. Oh, this or that. Oh, Warren Buffett farted. I don't know. It doesn't matter, guys, right? Like, as technical traders, all we're looking at is, first of all, are we able to participate in the current move? Which, I mean, honestly, if you were at your computers and trading, depending on what type of setup that you use, you should have had this. I actually had a short on a. It doesn't matter the where and the when, but I had about 90 points in the NQ, and I take the final position off. I'm like, wow, man, was lucky to get that. It probably doesn't have much more room to go. Yeah, it did. It won another 100 points. If you didn't catch all 400 points of the move, guys, don't like beat yourself up. Like, how often does a move like this happen? This is like a 3 or 4 times a year kind of move. To expect to catch all like 300, 400 points in the NQ of the move, or all, a 100-point move in the ES. Actually, I didn't check the ES right before we came on here. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at nearly a 100-point move. You're not going to catch all that, right? Because it just doesn't happen that often. But it is the case of making sure you leave runners on when you have a multiple contract position on. We are now right into this thing. Honestly, guys, so what's next? Okay. First of all, love the bells, guys. And make sure you get us some likes on this stream. And so, just a second. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to like literally kind of get through the haze in my brain. There's I'm having some work done on the house, and they're painting right now, so I'm like working through paint fumes right now. So this is going to be the next 15 minutes of this show could get really entertaining. Regardless of that, honestly. So what's next for the NQ? Just again, I don't think we're this close to 18,000 without testing it. Now, of course, I can tell you that, and we could do this overnight and into tomorrow. But for me, if we're breaking 18,100, which we have and we are, I do think we're going to go test. And again, I have this tight zone here, but really this extends down to the bottom based on this tail on this candle back from, what is that, March 15th. Okay, so almost a month ago. Not quite a month ago. So honestly, yeah, I think we're going to go test 18,000. Now, we may do it overnight, right? It may, in the Asian session, test 18,000 European, and we may move back up above this zone as we enter tomorrow. But boy, it's, it's been months without a 2% drop, CBR, but it's, I mean, those just don't happen that often, right? I mean, it's, what a day. A lot of opportunities today in the afternoon. Again, guys, I do want to say this. I'm sure some people caught some moves that you just wanted to participate and you didn't have a setup, and so you chased the move. And today you got away with it. Okay, don't do it again. Appreciate the profits that you got. That's fine. You paid yourself. Maybe now if you had a setup and you took it. Hey, this is a short setup here. I'm taking it. Then pat yourself on the back. Great trade. Right? But if you just took it to participate in the move and you were chasing a little bit, just acknowledge you got away with one. Again, these types of things like chasing, like bag holding, like sloppy trading, they work just enough to keep you doing them. But I can tell you right now, early trader Matt would have chased this move, would have made a lot of money, and I probably would have spent the next 2 or 3 days giving it back. Some of you who chase this move are going to give it back by the weekend. Okay, so just again, acknowledge that. All right, okay, I got away with one here. And kind of move on from there. So, guys, let me get to the. So again, we are, for those that came in late, we have a flash sale going on from now until Sunday night at midnight, which would actually 12:01 is technically Monday morning. But from now until you go to sleep on Sunday, unless you stay up really late, 50% off the 50K account. Use code 5050. Okay, just 5050. Yeah, Valento Sun. All right, so guys, if we could, it's my man Josh on the controls today from the home office in South Haven, Michigan. So I'd appreciate it if, Josh, if we could throw that link up for the giveaway right now. We'll give everyone about 10, 12 minutes to sign up, and then we will go from there. So again, structure on the NQ. Now, guys, even as crazy as this move was, good question, Hope. I'm going to get to that momentarily. Actually, let me kind of address that right now. Hope says, do you think tomorrow will be difficult to trade since it was so easy to... Oh, you used the E word, Hope. No. Trading is never easy. When it's done right, it can be simple, but it's not easy. Jared Tendler and I had that conversation. If you haven't watched that Jared Tendler piece on the YouTube page, as soon as the show's done, go watch it. It's about an hour long. He's one of the best performance minds in the world, and we managed to get an hour of his time to talk about trading. So make sure you... Yeah, now, if you're somebody who was trying to catch the falling knife this whole time, you got destroyed today, right? Because it was just, I mean, whether you watch the dome, whether you watch the charts, whether you watch the market profile, or watch like heat maps like Bookmap or things like that, it was just unrelenting selling. So as far as, Hope, your question, though, it all depends on where we open tomorrow, right? And again, I think... And this is just what I think, and I trade what I see, not what I think, but I still like to have a thesis. I do think we're going to test 18,000. Again, we don't have to get all the way down there, but maybe in the overnight session, we drift down to 18,000, test, reconfirm, and bounce back up. Now, again, if it comes out, whether this was just we had a lot of Fed speakers today, so maybe they just spooked people. I tend to think the move is a little overblown because this is essentially, this candle still has some room to go, right? Although, we're going to shut things down pretty soon. Yeah, well, again, drawdown, this is probably, the mass copy traders, that especially ones that tried to catch the falling knife today, definitely had a rough one. But again, this is one of those situations, guys, where it's probably just, when the market, the price action is just so darn tight, moves can just snowball like this, right? Where we break through a couple key areas of resistance. A couple of funds, mid-sized funds say, you know what, maybe we should either move into some shorts or move out of some longs here. Next thing you know, the retail traders get on board. Then the auto traders, the algos kick in, sell programs and other things hit in. It's just a perfect. My guess is there was some reason behind this, whether it's a Fed speaker, but it's probably just a perfect storm of sell programs, algos, and panicky traders all at the same time. Again, that's just kind of how things work, right? Now, again, let's see if we break down below 18,000 and get down, back into this level in the 17,700, 17,800s. Now we're really talking about a fundamental shift in the market. Now we're talking about if we get an honest to good correction, a 5% off or more, and where do we go from there? Right? Like, does a 5% correction become a 10% correction, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? So again, all right, so guys, I do want to point out the here. Oh, I can't pin that. So the sign up link right here, Blue Sky Trading Company, the Gleam.io link. Click on that. You have 10 minutes from now to sign up. Okay, so a little after 4:20 Eastern, I will load those names into the Wheel O Names, and we will go from there. Hold on, let me get this. Okay. Whew. So you know what, guys? You guys have questions. We're going to launch right into the trader mailbag. Okay. I like to keep the show orderly with segments and all that. So let's go right into the trader mailbag. So, and because people are asking some good questions here, we can kind of play around with the charts as well. Okay. So Dragon asked, how do I feel about the idea that this is tax season and it was an excuse to liquidity for paying tax? Well, first of all, taxes are really, with the big boys, you're talking year-to-year taxes. Is it possible that some people, part of this was some people saying, gosh, we need a little money to pay off these taxes? Yeah, possibility. Maybe there's some capital gain stuff, but I don't think that plays a role in it. Maybe a small role, but usually when it comes to, their quarters come into effect with some of that stuff as well. And we closed out the first quarter last week. So it's early second quarter. Maybe some people are taking some short positions. I think if you really broke this down, it's just a weird confluence in a group. But again, even today, we played by the technical rules, right? We talk, and the fundamentals do trump the technicals, guys, every time. But look what happened here. We were in an area of consolidation, really, for several days, right? Okay. We made an attempted move out of this consolidation and then move right back in. Okay. This area here, especially 18,500, has been a sticky price area for several sessions now, right? We've never been able to get too far away from that. And it was going to take some volume. It was going to take some, quite honestly, what we saw today, which is some violence in the movement to get us away from that. And sure enough, we tried to break out above here twice on the 4-hour chart and then just crap the bed, right? I mean, you can see it on the 5-minute. Look at what this day was, guys. Again, before. There's the open, and here's before the sell-off. It was not guys. The ATR. I tell you guys, I want to see an ATR 20 to 25. Ideally, if it's below 18, I'm cautious. If it's below 15, in the NQ, I don't trade. Guys, the NQ, the ATR, I think was below 10 at one point, or it was darn close. Yeah, it was almost below 10. That's insane. There's times in the after hours and in the pre-market that the ATR is well above 10. So it was. I mean, honest to God, I have I should really go tip the guys upstairs working on the house, because I would have been doing other things. I was forcing myself to sit at my computer and wait for a movement because I couldn't go anywhere in my house because there's tarps all over everything and sanding and painting and things ripping into it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But and as we broke below one standard deviation, I saw a structure on a couple of things that I was looking at. It's like, you know what? I'm going to take a small position here and kind of go from there. I actually scaled into a position, wrote it down, and I got out. I want to say, I don't have my journal up in front of me, but I got out with like a 70, 80 point win. I was patting myself on the back, and the thing declined another 150 points from there. Yeah, it was just again, no matter what type of market structure you use or strategies or anything like that, you probably should have had a sell signal sometime within these first 3 or 4 candles. If you didn't, and you truly, you were following your system and you didn't get a signal, then also, guys, pat yourself on your back, okay? Because you didn't chase anything and get away from your system and your style. So, all right. So I do want to we're going to pull this up here because I think this is really important to look at. So I want to catch up on the questions. What stop size would you recommend for a 50K account? What stop size or what position size, Rich? I'm a little confused by your question there. If your system kept giving you long signals for the last couple hours, get a new system. I'm not really kidding about that. There was nothing about that that should have signaled a long at any point. I mean, strong move down, consolidation, maybe a little profit taking. Another strong move down. Nowhere did we get in anything where multiple candles. Usually they say like the end of a particular downtrend on any time frame is 2 consecutive candles closing above a certain candle. So let's say you have a candle here, and then the next candle closes here, and the next candle closes here. So 2 candles have now closed above this candle's high. That didn't happen, I don't think, anywhere here. I think this was the first time it did, and that was, that was basically an hour after the move began. No, I'm not kidding. If your system gives you any buy signals in something like this, you really need to reevaluate that system. No, and James, again, we were just saying that I don't think that's a driver, but taxes could have played a role in it. We don't know. I'm not really, again, end of quarters and end of year or where tax things really kind of start to play a role with that. When will I do the giveaway? When I feel like it. No, I'm just kidding. And we'll do it. We'll do it when we do it, man. You're getting free knowledge ahead of that. What could be better? The knowledge you get from watching the show every single day is worth far more than any giveaway. I mean, in theory. All right, guys. So we've got 5 more minutes to sign up. Let me make sure the code is available for you guys here. I'm going to put the, there we go. Let's go. Here is the link to sign up, guys. Okay, so the link is right there, the gleam.io link. You have about 3 or 4 more minutes to sign up if you haven't. We're giving away 5 pieces of Blue Sky merch, 2 course packs from me, strategy-based course packs, and 2 evals of your choice. All right, so any other questions you guys have? We're open the floor to questions for a few more minutes before we start spinning the wheel. I'm definitely getting those fumes now, guys. It's it's a good thing this show's over in 10 minutes because I can only imagine what it'd be like an hour from now. Okay, what stop loss would you recommend? Well, again, Rich, 1 micro, the MNQ, is a position size, not a stop loss, okay? I will tell you this. If I was starting a brand new 50K account tomorrow, okay, forget the daily stop loss, forget the liquidation point of the account, right? Which obviously is 48,000 if you're starting right at 50, and then in the 50K account it trails up. I don't think I would take any losses bigger than about $300, right? And again, I have different systems and structures, but my risk reward is pretty consistent. I would probably start by looking for about $300 to $350 winners and no more than about $250 losers, right? And $300 winner, risking $200 to make $300, that's a nice 1.5 to 1 reward to risk ratio, and that's right in my wheelhouse where I like to be, okay? So, or if you want to do something as simple as making $150 versus losing $100. Remember, guys, on these accounts, you've got between, I want to say between 18 and 22 trading days in the month before you have to pay your next monthly subscription, okay? But so what's the hurry, right? Like everyone wants to make, I got to make 1,000 on day 1. No, you really don't, right? Try for a couple of hundred, again, maybe you tell yourself, all right, I'm going to try to make about $350 to $400 on average a day in this account. And then, you hit a certain stop loss point, $250 to $300, and you're out for the day, right? I don't usually recommend long-term that people go with daily profit targets because I think you can limit yourself. But for a newer trader, and especially for a trader in a consistency-based eval account, I would maybe say, don't try to make $1,000. Try to make $400 to $500, and don't lose more than about $200 or $300 on a given day. And if you're able to hit your profit target more days than you hit your stop loss, you'll eventually get there, right? Yeah, I mean, we don't try for big winners. Honestly, the people that try for 200-point moves like today, there's a lot of people counting their money today and really excited. And like I said, they were sloppy with their trading, but they'll give it back, right? And people like us will be there to take it from them. But yeah, it's just, I'm honestly in the NQ, guys, I'm shooting for total 30 to 50 points, sometimes as little as 25. Okay, I don't, anything less than 20 to 25, and it's just scalping, which is, if you have a system and it works, that's okay. But on days like today where the ATR balloons up to 30, if you have an 8 to 10, I work with, I got a 5-point stop loss in the NQ. And I said, man, if a market maker sneezes, the thing drops 10 points. So why are you trying to, talk about just, you're gambling at that point. Just go to Vegas and spend your money. At least you'll have some entertainment in theory. We've already had a 200K static flash sale, Bow. Got to be here every day, and I promise you this: if you watch this show every day, you'll never miss a blue sky sale. I don't know. Again, they send out emails on their sales, but I don't. I send out emails on my stuff too. So I know a lot of it doesn't get opened, a lot of it gets sent to junk or anything like that, and I get that, right? I'm on all the same email list you guys are. But watch this show. I can promise you watch this show every day, you'll never miss a blue sky sale. Because we talk, sometimes we break them like we did today on the show. Sometimes we just, reinforce what an email has said earlier in the day. But again, watch this show. You'll never miss one. Yeah, it'll roll around again, Bao, but that's a big one. So that's probably, I don't know how often they're going to do it. I can tell you if it was me running it, I would only do a sale on that 2 or 3 times a year because I want to make sure people are really into it and really waiting for that. In the meantime, go get a 50K on this sale and go make some money from that. Again, I know that, honestly, if I started an account tomorrow, it would be the 200K Static Plus. I get that, right? That is, it's the, has the most potential. It's the most forgiving. I appreciate that. At the same time, though, if you really know how to trade, you can get any account, right? And I'm not saying you'll pass every time, right? Even when I've played around with them in the past, I don't pass every single time because sometimes you just catch a cold streak, right? It's the name of the game. But a competent trader can take 5 evals of almost any rules and pass at least 2 to 3 of them. All right, that's just my experience with that. Hey, Nettie. You heard about Blue Sky or you heard about me? Either way, I'm glad you're here, and I appreciate you making us part of your trading day and trading routine. Yeah, Bao, it is what it is. I never get on somebody for wanting the 200K account, right? That's the crown jewel. But in the meantime, like I say, cut your teeth on the 50K and go from there. Ocean Blue. Okay, so Ocean, can you tell us the 3 best features of your company compared to the other big ones, please? Well, again, first of all, I'm just a contractor. I don't work for Blue Sky, which allows me to talk a little freer on this show, right? I'm coming at you from a trading education point of view. Blue Sky really does value trading education. Otherwise, quite honestly, guys, they wouldn't have me doing this show. If they just wanted your money and wanted you, churning accounts and churning activation fees and all that, they wouldn't be paying me to be here. Okay, so don't get that twisted at all. They honestly give a crap about education. And that's, guys, I can't tell you how many hours I've talked with Josh and Raj and some of the other team over the last 2 years about how do we better educate traders. This show was part of a conversation, guys, we had at 11 o'clock at night on like a Tuesday. And I said, hey, I used to do this show. I think, oh yeah, let's give it a go. And you guys responded to it, which is why I'm still doing it 3 months later. Okay, you guys show up, you hit the like button, you come up with some great freaking questions. You really do. This is the most fun I've had, and I've been doing this show on and off for about 5 years at various places. This is the most fun I've had because of you guys coming here every day and asking some really good questions. So round of applause for that. All right, guys, we are about to do the drawing here. Yeah, Josh, you can go ahead and feed me those names whenever you want, or I can go in and get them. I just gotta. All right. But anyway, to answer your question, Ocean Blue, what are the 3 best features of Blue Sky? Clearest path to a live brokerage account, clearest path to a live brokerage account, clearest path to a live brokerage account. End of discussion, end of story. Nobody else gives you that clear of a path with as few steps to get there as possible where they still feel comfortable putting money in an account for you to trade. Live sim is garbage. Okay, and it's, so-and-so may hear you say that. Tell them I said that. My name is Matt. I work with Blue Sky. I have my own trading education company, and I'm telling you, live sim is garbage as a final step. Okay, like we have Blue Live at Blue Sky. It's an intermediate step. The end goal of Blue Sky, the end goal of you, is to get into a live brokerage account. Blue Sky, as far as I can tell, is one of the only ones that clearly defines the path. To get to Blue Live, you have specific steps. To get to live brokerage, you have specific spelled out steps before you even get into account. Some other ones will tell you, well, if we determine that you represent, no. And they, guess what? They don't. They never determine it because it's cheaper for them to just do the way they do it. So clearest path to a live brokerage account. That's not, I say it every day on the show. All right. So as soon as we get the names fed over here, guys, we will spin the wheel o' names, which is obviously blank right now. So I'll just bring you in the studio until we get those names. Yeah, fun day today though, guys. You wouldn't want live brokerage. Trading Arsenal, why would you not want live brokerage? I'm dead serious. I'm very curious on that. Because consistency rules and funded are garbage, right? Like if you, what some companies tell you is that, well, we want you to pass an eval. But even after you pass an eval, we don't trust you enough to trade real money. So we're going to put these. There's one company, somebody, and I don't know what it is, and I wouldn't mention them if I do, where somebody said you have to have X amount of like $200 plus winners over a certain amount of time for them to even like do a withdrawal. Like that's ridiculous. What if I can make 500 in each trade or 1,000 in a day, right? Why do I need to jump through your hoops after I already passed your evaluation? It's garbage. It's absolute garbage stuff. Rhythmic brokerage does not permit the CL. That's above my pay grade. You have to talk to support about that. Well, up down. I intentionally didn't say the name. There's a reason for that. But yeah, live sim is garbage. All right, we have got the names here, so let me go ahead and start pulling these up, guys. We have 9 spins of the wheel. Woo, a lot of names on here today. You guys came through. Copy. Paste. Ooh, look at that pretty wheel here, guys. All right, so we have 9 spins of the wheel. The first 5 are all for Blue Sky merch. A piece of merch of your choice, I believe, or something within a certain dollar amount. So if you win a prize today, guys, give us until Tuesday of next week to reach out, okay? Sometimes it takes a few days to get everything together, get the codes created and all that. So if you win a prize tonight, you don't hear from us by end of business on Tuesday, then reach out in the Discord or in the support chat, okay? So here we go, guys. The first 5 spins are for some Blue Sky merch. John Puwan, congratulations. You have won a piece of Blue Sky merch. Shirt, coffee mug, teddy bear. I'm not sure, but we'll reach out there. All right, spin number 2 for a piece of Blue Sky merchandise. Jake Condemn. Make sure I'm pronouncing that one right. Jake, congratulations. Jake C. Congratulations, sir. You have won a piece of Blue Sky merch. So this is spin number 3 of 5 for some free Blue Sky merchandise. Wear it loud, wear it proud. Tag us on social media. Johan, Congratulations, you have won a piece of Blue Sky merchandise. So this is number 5. So the fifth and final spin for a piece of Blue Sky merchandise. Oh, wait, is that 3 results? Okay, this is 4. No, this is spin number 4. Roca Luca Talarita. That sounds like a Ricky Martin song. So congratulations, Roca Luca Talarita. You have won a piece of Blue Sky merchandise. The fifth and final spin for a piece of Blue Sky merchandise. Yeah, Yuhan. That's great. DJP. Good sir or ma'am. Congratulations. You have won a piece of Blue Sky merchandise. Okay, guys. 2 spins now. 2 spins for Teresias Trading course packs. These are strategy and trading-based course packs from me. It's about 4 to 5 hours worth of courses. Normally retails for about $700. So here are your 2 course packs. The first winner. Kramer DC1, congratulations. You have won a Teresias Trading course pack. Look forward to working with you. Here is the next course pack spin. Marcelo DDR, congratulations. You have won a Teresias Trading course pack. Look forward to working with you. All right, guys, we are up to the main event. 2, not 1, 2 spins of the wheel for the Blue Sky eval of your choice. And here we go. AN, an absolute win. Congratulations, AN. You have won a Blue Sky eval 1-month subscription of your choice. The final spin of the wheel today, guys, for another Blue Sky eval of your choice. Too short. Hopefully you were short today. If you had your Blue Sky eval and you were short today, you probably did pretty well. So congratulations to our 9 winners today. You've won some merch. You've won some course packs. Again, give us until Tuesday at the business close to reach out and get you hooked up with those wins. So congratulations to everyone. Hey, guys, today was a lot of fun. And before my head completely starts spinning, I'm going to call this show a show for the week. We don't have a show on Friday for those of you that are first timers here. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, rigged. Stop the count, right? But thank you for tuning into another edition of Beyond the Bell. I'm Matt. I will see you back here on Monday at 4 o'clock. Have a great weekend and have a great rest of your Thursday. Good night.